A former financial advisor to Manchester City says Chelsea's punishment from the Premier League will give very useful precedent for City in their worst-case scenario of their 115 rule break charges case. Stefan Borson, who advised City whilst a banker at Investec between 2002 and 2007, says Chelsea's record-breaking fine of £10.75 million, a 9-month academy transfer ban and a suspended year-long first-team transfer ban are extremely lenient punishments from the Premier League. Chelsea have accepted the historical charges, with their owners having self-reported issues spotted from under the previous regime of Roman Abramovich, including undisclosed payments by third parties associated with the club made to players, unregistered agents and other third parties. Extremely lenient settlement with the Premier League, Borson wrote. Serious questions about the PL's approach. Not once does sporting advantage appear in the sanction agreement despite the acquisition of numerous players in competitive situations. Very useful precedent for City in their worst-case scenario. Points deduction deemed not appropriate due to the mitigating factors. Again, a very favourable outcome for Chelsea. The usual approach is that mitigation reduces the already established sanction, i.e. discounts the points amount. It has been 8 years after the allegations of financial wrongdoing against Man City came to light. City were handed 115 charges after a 4-year investigation, and the Premier League alleged that the club breached PSR rules by disguising payments from ownership as sponsorship and giving undeclared salary or bonuses to players and managers. The hearing into the case ended more than a year ago, but there remains no sign of a judgment, with City maintaining their innocence and the football world awaiting an outcome. Chelsea's £10.75 million fine and other sanctions come after the club's current owners Bluco voluntarily self-reported their financial irregularities to the footballing authorities, having discovered them while doing their due diligence amid their May 2022 takeover. Occurring under the Roman Abramovich regime, the Premier League's investigation found that between 2011 and 2018, undisclosed payments by third parties associated with the club were made to players, unlicensed agents and other individuals. It previously emerged that their signings of Eden Hazard, Samuel Eto'o and Willian were among those transfers investigated. Crucially, the Premier League found Chelsea would not have breached their PSR rules during the relevant periods, had those in charge of the club at the time reported these payments legitimately rather than try to hide them. Chelsea's £10.75 million fine beats the Premier League's previous record of £5.5 million issued to West Ham in 2007. The Blues will also pay the full costs of the league's investigation and disciplinary processes.